Alright. Proximity... Crimson? I guess. She's not too far. Why am I running suddenly? That's not the usual run speed, is it? It is. Interesting. 110 meters. Somewhere over there then. 26 meters. Down here? Somewhere? In here.
Crimson acid.
You don't have any style upgrades, do you? No. Okay. Do you know anything about the Third Holy Seal?
Nice doing business with you.
I know that it will cost you.
Thank you.
It's a bloodlock.
That's strange.
How do you know that? I have my ways. Someone let it slip.
Ooh, the
Who?
investigator is here.
Ice Kiwami. What made him tell you? That will always be my secret.
Got it.
Who else knows? Who can say? May the gods carry him through the cosmos, but he was easy to manipulate. He had a weakness for women and easily gave in to cosmic fear. Who knows who talks to who in the silent? Who knows what secret meetings happen in quiet rooms? Who knows what gets said when someone has the fear of the gods put into them?
Don't test me.
Well, that narrows it down. Do you know anything about how the council entered the penthouse?
Me.
If I knew the secrets of the seals, we wouldn't be doing this dance. I don't mean the seals, I mean how they go in and out frequently. Are they in there every day? The penthouse is reserved for special business. It takes a lot to get the council in there. Big building to be hardly ever used. Montserrat loves his concrete. He wanted something large and imposing. Something to reach to the heavens without the audacity of Babylon. Why not build it on the mountain if he wants to reach to the heavens?
Good.
The mountain is reserved for holy grounds. The temple is carved into it. You don't argue with the high priestess. Anyway, Montserrat decided that the council would only enter the penthouse together. His paranoia was growing unabated. Did you know he always carried a gun? The old Montserrat never used to do that. So it would be weird if I have evidence of a council member entering by themselves 2 days before the murder?
Who knows?
If a council member did, they'd be going directly against our leader. Risky move. None of us are privy to everything that happens with the council, so I can't say for sure. I haven't heard anything about council members disobeying him, though. If that's the evidence you've got, something is definitely suspicious. Got any product that relates to Henry's father?
Don't be coy.
Digging in the past, lady. Is there truth in the mists of time? An investigator investigates. The Third Holy Seal is a bloodlock that requires council blood. I need to know where Henry got that blood from. Henry's father is an odd one, isn't he? Isn't he? It? The syndicate controls this island. The citizens monitored like cattle. This slipped through, though.
Secrets breed mysteries.
I've been trying to find out the answer myself. I don't like unknowns. I haven't got much, but I do have something to sell. I've got records of some private financial transactions between Rena Division and Ice Kiwami.
Sure.
What kind of transactions? Ice was giving her money. Henry was born 27 years ago, right? These transactions date back to 27 years and 5 months ago. And? I thought you were an investigator. Why would a powerful council member be giving personal money in secretive transactions to a female citizen 5 months before her only child was born? Oh. Who could modify birth records on the island? What kind of modification? Redactions. Scrap the identifiers. Doom Jazz is the one that fills in and signs off on the birth records. If it was done at the time, it would have been him.
Secrets are dangerous.
Have you got redacted records? Jealous?
I have my ways.
Curious how you have them and I don't. I poked around in an apartment.
Who knows?
Don't be coy. If you want help, tell me more. Ice Kiwami. Well, there's the link. Him and Doomjazz are tighter than tight. If Ice put his dick where he shouldn't have and needed to hide it, Doomjazz could have helped.
Oh.
Is there a way I can prove who tampered with the records? Not likely. Why did Ice take his own life? I see your train of thought. We don't know. He jumped from the roof of the headquarters. Foul play? No, there were witnesses.
The investigator is here.
Surely he'll have some suspicions. I think he made some mistakes and realized how much trouble he was going to be in. I think he had let too many secrets slip and been in too many people. There are only so many indiscretions you can hide. And if you want some free advice, don't talk to Doomjazz about this. He owed Eyes his life and he won't appreciate you prying.
I don't like this.
I have a job to do. I know, it's just advice. Okay. Crimson, you got the inside track on demons on the island? You mean Shinji?
Got it.
Let's start with Shinji. He's a little asshole, but he's harmless. You've met him? Why hasn't he been captured? He's weak. He has to choose when and where to physically manifest himself, so he avoided capture. You've not reported him? He's helped me with a few things. He's seen things I haven't. The island's going to end. He's too weak to do anything, so what's the harm? Could he have killed the council?
Thank you.
No way. He has his limits. He can barely hold physical objects. His weakened astral body conflicts with our reality. What about other demons?
Be careful.
On the island? I assumed the marshals got them all after the Henry incident. So you're not aware of any other demons on the island that might have got into the council penthouse last night and redecorated it in a nice shade of viscera? What do you know about secret demonology labs? You mean the one in the dead zone coded to witnesses and Camalina's blood vials? Good work, lady. I've been in it, but I don't know how it was kept a secret. I think it was an old panic room Camalina designed into the island. I've never been in there, but I realized Witness was up to something a while back. He managed to keep it a secret from everyone else, but I have ways of finding things out. Why did he start down the star path? Witness wants to understand why Paradise fails. The fail point is demonic corruption. It rots the islands and causes the end of the paradise. I need to find out more. Okay. Got time for a chat, Crimson? Why is no one else blessed? The gods work in mysterious ways. Depends on who catches their eye. What do you really want to talk about? You're not here to shoot the breeze about divine blessings. I can see it in your eyes. Can I ask you about Isaiah?
Good work.
I was wondering when we get to the ex-husband topic. What do you want to know?
The investigator is here.
What's he doing now? He's still responsible for the citizen management, abduction, reconditioning, distribution. Is he happy? Sorry if this is a heartbreaker, but he's with Madame Complex now. The garden tender? The very same. She lost Gregory in the 18th island when we repaired the timelines.
I have my ways.
A couple of islands later, she had a night out with Isaiah at the bar Knife Through the Heart, and the rest is history. But is he happy? Are you asking if he still pines for you? Yes, my name doesn't represent all of me. It took him a few islands to get over you, angry at what you did, and then deep longing. Buried himself in his work. He got through it. He's on the next island, one of Lydia's first pickups last night. Not a lot for the citizen manager to do once the slaughter is completed.
Sorry.
I'm glad he's not a suspect. Time to move on, lady. Understood.
Doesn't add up.
Lady, I have something to tell you.
Sure.
Do you have something you want to tell the investigator? I told you about the key from Cage X. I didn't tell you another part of the story. I've been worried about what's going on, but you need to know. I seduced Cage X for my own interest, but someone else asked me to do it as well.
Nanny the hell?
Who? Witness.
Got it.
Why?
Don't be coy.
He wanted the key. I don't know why, but he asked for it. He wanted it modified for remote access. A dongle could be placed in a control panel and then used to remotely access it. It needed a line of sight though. That amount of data could easily drop packets if the signal was blocked.
When love dies, All that remains are the facts.
Did you give it to him?
You've got it wrong.
Yes. Why? He promised to help me.
Sure.
With what? He said he had a plan for the next island that would allow me to keep my freedom and allow me to return to active service.
Don't test me.
Crimson?
What do you mean?
I know. I didn't expect it to be this, if this was him.
Paradise feels wrong.
This is the truth? Yes. I've got some work to do. A lot of work to do, it appears. Okay. But again, I need to take a quick break and I'll be right back. Alright, we should be good to go now without any further interruptions. So, the question is, where do we need to go? We still need to talk to Sam and Witness and Carmelina again and Grace. Okay, guess Sam is the quickest one because I can just quick travel to him. Now I just need to remember where it is. It's here, right? Yes, it is. Sam.
Sam Daybreak.
Lydia told me about you guys wanting to leave the syndicate.
Don't think so, Aldi.
She told you that. Can't break the bond of friendship, can you? Anything you want to tell me? We're old friends, Sammy.
Don't think so, Aldi.
Can you tell we're ready to move on? There's more world out there, isn't there? More to see and more to learn. You mean more whiskey ingredients? You're right, Ellie.
I have a bad feeling about this.
How come you lied to me earlier?
What?
It paints us in a bad light. We're not council colours. We just want to explore the world. You understand, right? This doesn't look good, Sam. What were you doing in Doomjazz's clinic, Sam?
Don't think so, Aldi.
What do you mean, investigator? Doomjazz told me he'd seen you sneaking around his clinic.
Is this a joke, Aldi?
We must all be deliberate with words, mustn't we?
My unique blend.
The wrong word choice can darken truth and cast a false light on conspiracy, can't it? I have a prescription I need to get from the doctor.
The investigator is here.
Prescription?
Fancy a drink.
After Lydia killed me on the battlefield and my body refused to die, I lived on in this form. I think it suits me, don't you? Unfortunately, it has become quite debilitating. A few sequences ago, I began to require regular blood infusion. Where do you get the blood? It's all ethically sourced from Doomjazz and approved by the council. Every citizen lets blood as part of their worship, and some of that comes my way. Helping the syndicate is helping the gods, right? Please check with Doomjazz. He'll corroborate my story. So if you and Lydia want to get out of the syndicate, what's the plan for sourcing blood? There are a lot of blood banks out there, LD. I'm not going to start killing, am I?
Sure.
You didn't happen to break into a secure container and take a vial of council blood, did you? That's not something I would do, is it? Why would I need to do that? It would be if you were trying to breach the Holy Seals. Are you accusing me, LD? We'll see.
Crime cannot hide.
Know anything about an unauthorized distillery in the Dead Zone?
I am under suspicion, Aldi.
Ah. The Dead Zone has an aura. The structure of the island is corrupted there. It gives whiskey a unique taste. Surely the whiskey is tainted as well. It's quad filtered. The flavor is there, but the taint is removed. It's clean. You should try some. I know it's illegal, but how many times do you get to have whiskey blended in demonic hot zone? I needed to know. You understand, right? I found a chiller containing a blood vial at your little distillery.
What?
What chiller? Don't test me.
Got it.
Why is the label scratched off? That's not my business, is it? That vial came from Doomjazz, didn't it? The doctor? It's for my prescription. The blood vial in your chiller has the letter K on the label, where first name would be.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Kafka Memory's blood sample is missing from Doomjazz's clinic, and you were seen snooping in there.
Is this a joke, Aldi?
Is there an accusation anywhere in here, LD?
Got it.
Do you know what the Holy Seals are? They are secret, aren't they? How would I know?
Ooh, the investigator is here.
When is the bloodlock? Several days ago that bloodlock was opened by Kafka Memory. I'm sure a council member had business in the council building, didn't they? Montserrat decided that the council should only ever enter the penthouse as a group.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
I think you used that blood sample to gain access to the penthouse. Why would I do that? Are you denying it? Of course I am. I didn't know what the third seal was until just now, did I?
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
I never said it was the third seal. You did, didn't you?
I'm glad to be back.
No, I was careful not to. Thanks, Sammy. Know anything about demons on the island? There shouldn't be any demons on the island, should there?
Fancy a drink?
Not really, but go on. What is it this time, Sam? A special one would be appropriate, don't you think? I saved your glass.
That's strange.
My glass?
Fancy a drink?
You remember, don't you? A glass perfect for a carved ice ball, right? You really do remember your guests, Sam. I must try, mustn't I?
My unique blend.
I have my own blend, Night Alone. A deep whiskey with complex flavors. The spice mixes with the orange and a hint of honeysuckle.
My unique blend.
It is meant to be savored without being diluted. I hand-carved the ice for each glass. Your glass is the perfect shape. Where do you get the ice? This island is suffocatingly hot. The Deep Factory produces minus 20 degrees Celsius ice that is frozen over a period of days. The longer it takes to freeze, the harder and clearer it is. You can see, can't you, Ali, how perfect it is? The ice doesn't melt and dilute the whiskey. A good observer. The colder ice takes longer to melt. You can savor the whiskey for longer without it becoming diluted. An excellent way to spend some time, wouldn't you say? What's the most important ingredient in your blends? It's hard to say in a lot of craft, isn't it? Everything has a place and use, doesn't it? If you push me for an answer, it is my love for Lydia. You can relate, can't you? She's my partner in life, and my respect for her gives me something to live up to. I miss having that. Do you want to have a lover, LD?
Sorry.
A lover and a partner. I miss Isaiah. The journey to perfection is a hard one. Loved ones are essential. We have similar outlooks, don't we? It is always a pleasure, LD. I'll be back. I'm not so sure about that. Warm glass obtained. The glass Love Dies always used at Sam's bar before her exile. Sam saved it between each island. Okay. Now we've talked to Sam. Who's good to talk to next? Who's relatively close? Where's Grace? Grace is up there. How do I get up there again? Can I sort of make my way through there? I think I tried so the last time, and it sort of worked, but it was also a massive pain to do. So I'm gonna try to go over there. I think I walked the other way the last time. Okay, that sort of didn't work. Over here, that should... Wait. Okay, that doesn't help, but this should allow me to make my way up there. Okay. Now up to here. 200 meters. Can I make my way up here without having to go through that whole building again? Doesn't look like it now. Through the building we go, I guess. Into here. Through here. Up there. And up there. Over here. Through there. Up there. Out of here. There we go.
One last kiss.
Demonology? No, okay. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the relative folding draft burst? It would be very convenient for that to happen last night, wouldn't it? I think whoever told you that is lying. Well, figures. Do you know anything about the Fourth Holy Seal? I know it requires godliness to get through.
That's weird.
How do you know that? As a spirit, I can't go places others can't. I can go
Sure.
places. How can someone get through it? Find out how to become close to a god. What about Henry?
What mysteries are around us?
What are gods and demons when you get down to it? Aliens? Beings from the depths of the universe? How could the Syndicate differentiate between a demon and a god? What if that's the flaw in their plan? Could a demon get through the god's seal? Could it?
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Know anything about demons on the island? I was wondering when you'd encountered them.
That's weird.
Them?
The truth is all around you, investigator.
I've seen a lot of things. Watched a lot of people do a lot of things. Have you heard the rumors? A secret demonology research room run by someone that it shouldn't be.
Got it.
I've heard them. There's a secret in the dead zone. But there's a problem with that, isn't there?
I don't like this.
The dead zone is off limits. You need the correct key to get in and you'd be logged.
Mystery awaits.
Precisely. What if there was another way in though?
Who would benefit from a crime like
A tunnel
this?
perhaps?
That's
This
weird.
is all old news. Come on, we know all this already. Do you like to drink, investigator? A nice wine on a summer's evening at the best bar in town? A stroll afterwards, perhaps, behind the bar, exploring the world and what do you find?
Don't test me.
Who? That's the interesting bit, isn't it?
Do you understand,
A
investigator?
dear witness going where he shouldn't.
Sure.
Anyone else? Mr. Daybreak is a very naughty boy, isn't he? So, deciphering all that, witness has been using a tunnel behind Sam's bar to get into the dead zone so he can use a secret demonology lab? Yep. I'm so frustrated with your little way of talking sometimes. Do you know anything about the Third Holy Seal? Who could get through there?
Mystery awaits.
A special lock requires an unusual key. Got time to chat? I have all the time in the world. Until the world ends. What's your take on Perfect 25? There is no such thing as perfection. The Syndicate has obsessed over demonic corruption but turned a blind eye to the corruption of itself. Introspection was never our strong suit.
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
I believe it to be a never-ceasing trend, don't you? I've been in the Idle Lands. Nothing to do except introspect up there. What did you learn? The mysteries we leave behind hurt more than the mysteries we can reach out and grasp. I hope you like Buffett's, investigator. There are nothing but mysteries on this island.
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
Are you enjoying being back in paradise? Back on the sun-baked concrete?
The investigator is here.
The Syndicate needs an investigator and I answered the call. It's my role in all of this. What roles are the others playing out, I wonder? That's what I'm here to find out. I hope you do, investigator. Okay. So, that's not what I wanted to do. Where is everyone else? All down there. Witness, Doomjazz, Calamity. Witness is the one I haven't talked to the longest. All of this is so far away. Let's just try and jump down there. Wherever it takes us. Just go into the general direction. And jump our way through here. Okay. Where is he? 167 meters that way. Have I ever been on that thing? Was that the starting point? I don't remember. Witness is over there. I'll just get to the elevator. Come on. Yep, through here, down here, and up the elevator.
Witness to the end.
I understand you have become more secretive, maybe a bit paranoid? What? Who told you that?
Crime cannot hide.
You hiding something from me?
The end times are looming.
Others get jealous when you have a purpose in life. My holy work doesn't concern those who are straying. My personal business is my own. Secrets are dangerous, Witness. They can take physical forms before you realize. You don't need to lecture me, investigator.
Paradise feels wrong.
Why did you want Crimson to get the key to the second seal?
What?
I didn't. You're lying. I have testimony that you not only asked her to get the key, but that she gave you the key as well. That simply isn't true. I have almost nothing to do with Miss Acid. She's lying to you, Lady Lovedeyes. You're being played. Have you got the key?
What?
I didn't even know the second seal required a key. I don't have it. You're lying. I am not Lady Lovedeyes. Miss Acid is tricking you. She's turning us against each other. Why? It's your job to find out. You asked Crimson to get the key to the second holy seal from KHX.
Of course not.
No,
I have a bad feeling about
Witness,
this.
I'm losing my
The
patience.
facts and the truth are not the same.
By asking her to do that, and by her account taking a copy from her, you're the prime suspect for who went through it.
What?
I did nothing of the sort.
Uh,
You're denying all of it, or just going through the seal?
What?
All of it. I had nothing to do with Miss Acid's preposterous story or the second seal.
I don't like this.
No desire to cooperate at all? I can't cooperate with a fabrication. Know anything about demons on the island? Demons?
Blasphemy!
I don't. They're a blight on our holy work, corrupting our righteous home. The marshals exterminated them all after they came to the island. There shouldn't be any left. I found the hidden bunker you'd been using to study a killer demon in.
What?
That is nonsense.
The facts and the truth are not
No,
the
it
same.
isn't. It has a blood vial lock coded to yours and Camelina's blood vials. Care to explain? Don't play games.
Of course not.
That is an old panic room that Camelina installed on the island.
Of course not.
I'm not comfortable talking about the times I used to spend with her, but that was our own hideaway for a time. I don't know anything about illegal demonology studying in there. The time you used to spend with her? A discussion for another time. You dialed the number 8332112ES9116RD at midnight last night. That call was to a receiver attached to a lock on a crate which contained a killer demon that had been hidden in the council penthouse.
Blasphemy!
My headphones just died, I think. Give me a second.